everybody, welcome to today's today's video. As you can see in front of me here today, I just want to tell you guys why I like the SOny A7S Mark II. I like using this camera because first of all, it's number one, it's light. It's really light, really light. Let me just take out the tripod. I was just using this earlier in one of my shoots. It's really light. That's the first thing I like about this camera. It's light, it's portable. You can go with it anywhere. You can put it in your bag. You can put it, basically if you have a jacket, you can put it in your jacket because it basically fits anywhere. The second thing I like about this camera is the fact that the screen flips. I love this shit. I just like how the screen, you can be able to flip the screen, because in some of the cameras where the screen is actually flat, it's when you're shooting something that's on the bottom, you always have to stretch and see. But with this one, it's actually, it gives you that angle whereby you can do that and still see what you need to see. And the other thing is, let's say you're shooting something that's above you, or you want to shoot at a lower angle, the screen actually allows you to view it from the top. And that's the second thing, which is the flip screen. That's the second thing I love about this camera. The third thing I like about the camera is that the batteries last, well, that's the other thing I don't like about the camera. I'm going to talk about that later. The other thing I like about this camera is because it allows in so much light, and you can shoot in really dark areas, and that's an add-on compared to the other cameras. I'm not hating right now, but let's say the Blackmagic, you really can't shoot with it in the dark, but with this one you can shoot with it in dark places. And this camera actually uses different lenses. It doesn't matter what lens you have, as long as you have an adapter like one of this, you can be able to clip it on. This is a keep-on. You can clip it onto the camera and use one of these type lenses. This is a 50mm lens. You can be able to use this with the adapter, but if you are using a Canon lens, then you definitely need to use a Metabone. So you plug in the Metabone here, then you use your Canon lens. That's the other thing I like about this camera, because you can plug in a Metabone or an adapter to be able to use different types of lenses, which is an add-on, because most cameras, some of the cameras, you can't be able to just, and the connections are really expensive. So that's what I like about it, because you can connect to any lens that you want to use. And then the one thing also about this camera is that it's the settings on the camera. You can be able to save different profiles on this camera, so that whenever somebody takes your camera, changes the settings, you bring it back, all you have to do is go to your profile and select. And then another thing, the next thing I like about this camera, you can shoot in S-Log. All the other cameras, you cannot shoot in S-Log, like your Canon 5. I love the 5D, but you can't shoot. You can use the S-Log option on a 5D. You can shoot in S-Log 2, S-Log 3 on this camera, which makes it easier for you when you want to grade your camera, because when you shoot in S-Log, the image is flat, your picture is flat. You can be able to add as much color as you want, you can be able to drop it down as much as you can, but with S-Log footage, you are able to at least edit your pictures or edit your videos the best way that you can. So that is the other thing I love about this. The next thing I like about this camera is that it actually comes, I don't know if other people's cameras would come with it, but it comes with the batteries that you can plug in and actually do a direct power supply. But the other best thing is you can buy this from these companies that actually make this. You don't even have to buy a Sony one. So with this one, all you have to do is plug it in. Once you plug it in and then it clicks, you can plug that in onto the power supply, and there you go. You charge your batteries and you can use it very well. And I would suggest you buy this camera and get this, the direct supply, the power supply batteries, so that whenever you're shooting something that's really long, or you're gonna shoot for a long time during the day, you won't be able to run out of juice. And that's the other thing I like about the camera. And then the one thing I don't like about this camera, which is, I really don't mind because it's nothing hectic, it doesn't shoot for more than 30 minutes. So after you shoot for 30 minutes, it actually stops shooting. So make sure that when you're shooting with the camera, you always check on your time, check on your record button, and check that it is still recording. Otherwise, you'll think that you're shooting, yet it stopped shooting like 5 minutes ago. So that's the one thing I need to warn you guys about it. What else? I will still go through the camera and tell you guys more about this. I will be doing another review on the camera, and I will show you guys how the footage looks like on this camera compared to other cameras. But for now, I'm going to suggest, if you're looking for a cost-effective camera to use, if you don't want to buy your Red, you don't want to buy your Ari, and you really want to shoot a music video, you want to shoot a wedding, you want to shoot a TV show or documentary, this is one of the best cameras out there to go for. And I'm going to show you guys how the adapter actually fits onto the camera. You lock the adapter in, then all you have to do is make sure you match the dot. There's a red dot and the red dot on top. All you have to do is match the dots, and then you have it on. And the other thing you can do, if you want to mount a PL mounted lens, you use the Metabone. Put your Metabone, make sure you match the red, the buttons, the red and the white. There's a white dot here, make sure you match it. Sorry man, the white and the white, make sure you match it. Then you lock it, and then you take your lens, your Canon lenses, you match the red dot, because some people normally always trying to move, you'll break your lens or you'll break your Metabone. So always be patient and make sure you match the red dots, and then you lock it, and that's how you use it. I love it. I really love this camera, and I would recommend it for any other person who's looking to buy a camera. And until next time, I would just want to ask you guys to press like on the video if you liked it. You can type a comment on the video and tell me what you think about the camera, if you've used it before, if you've shot with it, if you've taken pictures with it. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how it helps you. And don't forget to subscribe, share the video with your friends, and we can be able to know more about the cameras, and we can be able to learn more in this. I'm just offering free classes just so that my friends out there can be able to at least know how these cameras are, and to be able to know, okay, which one do I need to buy, so that you don't make the wrong purchase out there. Because there's very many people who buy cameras, they don't know how the cameras operate, they don't even know what it does. So this would help some of the people like that to be able to know what to buy the next time they're going to buy a camera. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, share it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.